this room. I forgot. Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. I know I look very shiny. I have gave myself an oil treatment, but not necessarily like the hair, although I do have oil in my hair as well. Just like my whole body, just like a New Year cleanse. I did the hydrotherapy, which was I spent time by the ocean. Year, happy new you. So yeah, I spent time by the ocean. I took an ocean sea bath this morning on the first day of 2024, January 1st, and it was absolutely great. It was beautiful, and it was very, I don't know, I got so much water, I got sand like in my whole mouth, and it was a lot, but it was a deep cleansing. And so when I was in Accra, I got me some essential oils. Good morning, Happy New Year. I got me some essential oils. I got some peppermint oil, and I bought a diffuser, essential oil diffuser. Oh my God, last night I bought a peppermint one. No more using coils anymore. They did keep the mosquitoes away. So there's the peppermint oil, lavender oil, cinnamon oil, tea tree oil, citronella oil, of course, are insect repellent oils. There's a couple more, clove oil, I believe, as well. I heard they don't like the smell, and also the smell disorientates them, so that's a good thing. So I tried it last night, bought it. It was so wonderful. Slept with it, and it was great. It was great. So, but I'm on this new hair journey, right? And I want to share with y'all. We're gonna do this together. Like I'm gonna do it with y'all. So I am not the best. Like I love styles that pulls my hair up. Because we want. I mean, at my age, we're trying to pull the whole face up. Okay. So, it thins my roots. It thins them. There's a cover. I'm gonna show you one that's really, so you can show you like, see, this is about to fall off unless I put it with another lock, right? So it's from being pulled. And my edges, I'll show you where we start. So we're going on the journey today. So here's my edges from again being pulled. I know, like I said, I was saying in another video, some people say, oh, it's getting older, your hair falls out. I know for black women, a lot of us, we pull on our hair a lot, those braids for years, me pulling my up styles all the time, and it will mess with my edges. So this is what we're going to get a real honest look. So we got all that is not there anymore. And but I noticed the minute I stopped pulling up, okay, we're going to have to go outside because I know the Wi-Fi is funny here. uh, I noticed that, of course, the roots start to come back together to itself. We're going to get this video made, so we can go outside. We just got to come outside where we know the Wi-Fi works. Okay. So if you are also on your hair journey to get it healthier this year, let me know. But, so here, see, but all from pulling. So, okay, and then here. Again, so my size, all that is not there, all from being pulled, right? That's what I truly know that's what it is. So this is the journey with my life. Now this is just the extra here. Sometimes the lock come away from each other and they'll grow extra here. So this will lock up by itself. So this was one like that. This was one, and this was one too. It was just like that. So the locks will find itself. But I truly believe that I can grow my hair back without just touching it. So I'm not going to be using Jamaican castor oil or any castor oil. I'm not going to be using, only thing I'm use oils is that feels good, whatever's intuitive. I like olive oil on my hair, and I like it with rosemary, so I'll be doing that oil. Maybe I'll do some herbal rinses with just straight herbs. Rosemary, sage, and lavender. I like that for my hair. Right now I got lavender oil on my hair, and rose hip seed oil on my hair, my face, my body, the whole bit. So basically what I'm going, this is the things I'm going to do to prevent my hair from thinning at the root, prevent my hair from falling out altogether because the lock will fall, and prevent myself from losing edges and not gaining them back, is I'm not going to pull. You will not see my hair in an up style. You will not see my hair in a back style, a side style, not even a Bantu knot out, because that thins my roots a bit too. So not even a Bantu knot out style. No braid outs, no nothing that pulls or stretches the hair. Doing none of that, okay? And I know that my hair will just grow back because I'm not touching it. I'm barely going to separate it. I will separate some, but not a lot. I'm going to let it natch up even more. It was way more natchy. It's more natchy in the back. But I separated them a lot. But I'm just showing you the ones that you can see, obviously, I didn't separate as much or I let it come back together. Right, so I really would like, that was done with this one. I would really like them all to go back to that. The regret. Let me show you some thicker ones. I don't know if you can see this one. You see that? Those, I mean, all that. So the back is much more forgiving than the front. The front is not very forgiving at all. But the back is a lot more forgiving. So anyway, my goal is, because just think about, my hair is looking kind of this thick now. Imagine all this hair that has not grown or was trying to, but I kept pulling it because it's my sensitive area. All this grows, all this grows. My hair will be like poofed out to here. So how am I going to do this again? I'm going to wear head wraps when I go out until my hair starts thickening, and I'm not going to do the head wraps too tight. I'm going to wear Tams. I'm going to wear caps, whatever way I can put over my head. Like you see, I wore that bonnet type of thing. I call it like the old lady bonnet. I wear that. I'll wear something to cover the hair, and then I'll put the Tam on, because you know the Tam will leave a lot of lint in your hair if you don't cover your hair with something like silk or satin. I'll probably wear those a lot, and I'll wear head wraps. It's just time to embrace myself and who I am. It's time to embrace my menopausal self, or my old woman self, my older lady self. And that means if my face is not lifted all the time, it's my face. Like, it's what I look like. And I got to embrace it and love it. And I think it'll be better for me. I know it'll be better for my hair. It's just that I'm not used to looking at myself the way that I look, right? And of course, when I eat really well, I feel like I look even better, right? So it's like you get used to a look, but it's not good for you. And I see it on such a, so some people say a small scale for me, but I think if you pull your hair out, that's not such a small scale. But I could see the women that get the BBLs or the breast augmentations or the lips or whatever, like, or the Botox, like, I could see how if you get that look too much, you'll start thinking that that's the only look, and that you won't love your face the way it was originally, which was beautiful as well. It's not giving your face a chance to be what it could be. With hydration, water, like I said, I'm really, this whole week, this week off that I have, I'm gonna dedicate it to my hydrotherapy. I'm gonna go to the ocean every day. I'm gonna take sea baths or sand baths or sun baths, but water. And then I'm gonna wash my hair, or at least wet it daily or every other day. I'm gonna oil it when needed. Like, I'm just gonna really use water to heal myself, because I do believe that your outer appearance is a reflection of what's going on inside. And I don't just mean internally as far as organs and stuff and tissues, which is true, but I mean like on a spiritual level. I'm in a group, I'm running a group at a Sacred Woman 1-year initiation journey, and it's a virtual program. And like, the goddess is really asking me just to come home and just to be myself. And the result, it will be fuller, thicker, beautiful hair. I mean, like, who doesn't want these things? It's like kind of silly. Healthier hair, really seeing what the locks could really look like and be like. So this is it. And I will go out with my hair just like this. I will. I will go out. I mean, a lot of it, because you don't want to keep it wrapped all the time, because then you don't get no sun, no air. But I go to the beach every day, so it will, but still, I'll go out with my hair just the way it goes out of my head without combing it. And I'm thankful, like, I'm happy with that, like, I'm going for it. So I said this before, and I really haven't done it because I've wimped out. But we're not wimping out. I just figure one day my hair will be long enough. My hair is pretty thick, so, but to put up in a high ponytail without even pulling it, just naturally going up, wrapping my own hair around itself, and getting my hair out the way. But for now, my edges can't take it, and they just, I'm feel like I'm blessed that my hair actually grows where it does grow, but I don't want it. I don't want it to suffer, and I want it. I said so. My New Year's resolutions or my New Year intention is to be nicer to myself. in body, mind, and spirit. I told my Sacred Woman group that my New Year resolution is to be nicer. My New Year intention is to be nicer to myself. So my hair is part of me, and if I'm pulling, sometimes my hair I pull so much, it be sore. I'm gonna be honest with you, it be sore on the sides. It be so sore. Oh my God! Or it has the bumps from it. See, this is another one. Look how thin. How thin. I mean, it's hanging on the string now. But this is not because of no menopause, y'all. I think we're using that everyday menopause now. I know for a fact that I pulled this too much up. And my ends, I mean, so that's what I want to prevent. That's what I want to show y'all so y'all could see the ones that's hanging on the string, okay? I want to show y'all what I want, and I want this back. I want it back, and I know it can grow back. So the aging process, oh, it's not easy, but I mean, in general, though, the aging process is not easy. There's a lot of other things with the aging process, and our hair does get affected by it, but I think as black women, we just have to make sure, too, and not, years of braiding. I say the aging process because it's when you get older, you start seeing the damage from the things you did when you were younger. And I think all the pulling when we were younger with the braids and the heavy crochets and the heavy extensions that I've had, cornrows and all that, it may not affect you at that point, but eventually it will catch up to you. So I see so many things about my body, myself. Oh my God, like it's so, it's a way to do this, obviously, and there might be some rule books, but I think at some point you got to make it up as you go along. You got to figure it out. More importantly, I know I had another one of these in here. Is this that one? I thought it was another one. You got to, yeah, here it is. You got to figure it out as you go, and you got to learn from your mistakes, and you got to relearn as you grow older even more. And you got to relearn more of that. I mean, I got all kinds of things. Sometimes I'll be thinking, like, what is going on? Like, what is going on with this old age business? I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's like, ugh. Yeah, it's like nobody really talks about it. Like, I mean, in my family or like other family, my sister, luckily, but the generations before us, they just never really talked about seeing how your body is so different and so many things come up and you don't even know what it is. Why? Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? So here's one of them. So y'all, I know you're still sleeping, and I'm gonna go and eat because I had my walk on the beach, I had my sea bath. My skin is so soft. I have my oil. I call it oil bath bathing, and I'm going to move on. But let's focus together. So if you see me a lot, when you see me on the YouTubes, most likely you'll see me with my hair just like this, the way it is, dried and all, it's wet now. Or you'll see it in a tan or a head wrap, a very light head wrap. And we will keep checking. I say we'll go in for, let's say every 2 weeks. I won't say once every week, that's a bit much. A watch pot never boiled. So we'll go in, look at this thinning because I'm pulling it. But don't worry, all of this around the new growth, it will come and wrap itself around it. So, but yeah, I'm going to, we'll check my hair progress with just natural way. Now, I know you're going to give me 1,000 remedies, and I'm going to tell you, I can't take all y'all remedies. It's more y'all than me. I just know my hair, and I know that if I left it alone, it would actually be healthier than when I just pulled it. Mine is, to me, I believe, is strictly from the pulling. The thinning and I know it because afterwards I could see it. I could see it stretched out. I could see it hurting. Like I said, sometimes my scalp, but more my edges be hurting and bumps on it. That means it's too tight. Like that's it. But we're gonna get over that. So I showed you the areas. I showed you what we're working on. We're gonna get this all back to thick because, like I said, every time I wash it and dry it and wash it and let it dry, all this just comes out. Like I said, everybody has told me this all my life. My hair is thick. It comes out of my scalp thick. So you see all that. Like that's coming out. That's the new growth, right? So it comes out the scalp thick. Thank goodness for that part. So we just got to keep it on the head. And if I don't pull it for the whole year. So that was one of my resolutions. I wasn't gonna damage my hair anymore What was my other one? I was only going to cook at home and not eat out for a whole year. That means me going to, well, one Africa today is a lie. I'm not eating out. Don't eat out for a whole year. Only cook my own food and prepare my own food for a whole year. It'll be just a lifestyle change. So I remember the hair, the eating out, exercise. That's not that a problem for me. I love to exercise, but it was something else. Yeah, it was not. Oh yeah, not taking a sip of beer. Not even, and I definitely don't smoke weed, but no beer drinking, no party, this that. I don't know. Like me and my man, we're not the biggest partiers. So if you're a couple and you really like the party, meaning, drink and get out, my man gets out for sure because, he always lots of things, but it's more private. And so he realizes there's people that get high more than he does. So he's like, wow, it's a big deal. And like drinking or going out every weekend and partying, I can't do it. I'm leading women, I'm on my own spiritual journey, and that it's not gonna work for me. It's not. I said that this is also the year that I'm totally gonna be myself. And if people think like I'm boring, I'm a party pooper, I can't hang because I can't hit every club. I mean, I'm 56. Like, come on, like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with that being who I am because it's really gotten me far. I got a lot of blessings in my life, and that discipline helps for me. Other people can do it other ways, but I'm a sacred woman. I'm on a sacred woman journey. It changes. You can't, the things you used to, no, old age and the sacred woman journey, you can't do what you used to do. I don't even want to. I want to preserve my body, mind, and spirit for as long as I can. I want to get the best out of it because let's just face it, every new year is a closer to the afterlife. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Closer to the afterlife. So I need my body, mind, and spirit to be at its optimum. And what I was doing in 2023 and even years prior hasn't really always been optimum. Wasn't the worst, but I could be better. And my old age job, my old age is showing how much more I got to do. So more rest. I do better with that than I've ever done before, but still more rest. It's going to be a serious year for me because I want it to be a money making, but I need to make money so that I can start the house, buy another piece of land, build a workshop for the business, and build a house. Yeah, it's time. It's time to at least start it. So I got farmland. I can grow my own fruits and vegetables. I'm going to keep this, even though I just got into this beach house. I'm going to keep this beach house forever, too. I enjoy it. The Cape Coast, my man that came on the scene, honey, and it is like, yes, heaven. I love all the things we're doing. So that's what I want to tell y'all. We got a lot to do. We got the cabinets. Let me show y'all. I can't go in the kitchen because no Wi-Fi cut off, but I can show you from here. Here's the kitchen. So we got. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go do a recorded video of the kitchen, and I'll upload it in a minute. Love y'all. Peace.